Om Namah Shivaya. Saptami. Surya Deva was born on this Tithi. This Tithi is presided by Lord Indra. This is a Bhadra Tithi and is ideal for the commencement of new activities such as wedding, buying of new vehicles, Graha Pravesha, Upanayana, Vastu Karma, debates, buying jewelry, traveling, starting exercise programs, etc. Shiva Dudi is the ruling Nitya Devi of this Tithi. Shiva Dudi is sometimes considered also as a commander of Shiva's army or the army of Supreme Goddess. Goddess Shiva Dudi, connected to the element of earth, is very closely connected to earthly vibrations. She inspires us to be grounded, humble, reliable, and confident, as the ground beneath our feet is. Being connected to Shani, she also teaches us the value of loyalty and responsibility in all our relations. Shivadudi is often approached to protect against injustice. She always helps those who do good to others. 7th lunar day inspires us to be strong, grounded, stable, patient, humble, and confident as the earth. It can also make us too stubborn or attached, especially to some of our habits from the past. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. Let us see the divine qualities: discipline, humility, truthfulness, patience, simplicity. Shadow qualities are fear, rigidness, lack of sensitivity, stubbornness, attachment. The 8th Tithi, Ashtami. Lord Krishna and Goddess Durga were born on this Tithi. The presiding deity of this Tithi is Rudra. Lord of this Tithi is Rahu. This is a Jaya Tithi and it is auspicious for fortification and defense activities, architecture, dance, debate, writing, studying arts, commencing business, sports, construction activities, activities related to craft, gems and jewelry, etc. The Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Dwarita. On Ashtami Tithi, Goddess Dwarita, the swift one, stirs our inner energy, like churning the ocean of milk, to make us progress in our life faster and free us from inner and outer poison. Goddess Dwarita presides over Ashtami Tithi or 8th lunar day, exactly on the halfway of moon's journey from darkness to fullness or from fullness to reunion. If we would look at the sky on Ashtami Tithi, we would see exact half of the moon. Goddess Dwarita is the form of Divine Mother, which balances the forces of darkness and light, chaos and order, creation and destruction. She doesn't favor anybody. She is adorned both with snakes and with peacock feathers. As we all know, peacocks are natural enemies of snakes. She shows us the way how to honor both light and darkness. The Nitya of the Ashtami or 8th Tithi Dwarita is common and constant to both the Pakshas. Hence, she adorns the crown of Devi. The swift energy of 8th lunar day speeds up all inner and outer transformation, churns out our negativities, but also gives us the power to neutralize the inner and outer poisons. Goddess Dwarita inspires us not to be afraid of the natural process of evolution, transformation, and progress, and to welcome it in our life. Yet, the same energy, if not cancelled consciously, can initially create too much stir in our life and energy field. Now, there are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are speed, multitasking, strong intellect, innovation, connection with nature. Shadow qualities are distraction, lack of focus, overthinking, impatience, chaos. Let us see the 9th Tithi, Navami. Lord Rama and goddess Sita were born on this Tithi. The presiding deity is Naga. This is a Rikta Tithi, and hence it is not considered good for auspicious activities. However, this Tithi is considered ideal for competitions, debates, physical exercise, elimination of enemies, hunting, weapon building, construction, violent activities, tool works, etc. This is considered inauspicious for starting a business or other auspicious ventures. Kula Sundari is the presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi. Devi Kula Sundari is the goddess of all knowledge and all learning. She inspires us to honor and value every life lesson and every relationship, instead of being overly focused on ourselves. Kula Sundari means the most beautiful in her abode. Kula Sundari Devi teaches us to honor the value of home, mother, and homemade things. Lord Rama himself was born on Navami Tithi and gave the whole world a lesson how important is one's home, lineage, and family, and how big responsibility comes with it. On Navami Tithi, our consciousness enters a level of deep sleep where no images, no dreams, and no actions occur. Within this deep sleep level, Goddess Kula Sundari represents waking state. She stands for the sacredness of selfless action. Goddess Kula Sundari is also said to be a manifestation of Saraswati, goddess of learning, arts, sacred speech, and divine knowledge. 9th lunar day is the time to look deep within and defeat our inner demons. It is a time to remove the ignorance from our mind with the help of divine wisdom. Navami Tithi makes us natural, more turned inwards and introvert, which greatly supports us in meditation, detox, but can also make us overly centered or even isolated and lonely. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are independence, creativity, inspiration, intuition, learning. The shadow qualities are self-centeredness, loneliness, oversensitivity, fear, attachment. Now let us see the 10th Tithi, that is Dashami. Ashtadikpalakar were born on this Dashami Tithi. The presiding deity of this Tithi is Dharma. This is a Purna Tithi and hence it is considered auspicious for completion of work, government related work, marriage, music, buying new garments, vehicles and jewelry, Graha Pravesh, journeys, religious functions, spiritual activities, donations, etc. The presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Nitya. The nature of Dashami Tithi is light, inspiring and igniting curiosity. Our mind becomes more active on this lunar day, but along with it also our psychic abilities and connection to intuition. Goddess Nitya is a storehouse of infinite information. Her tantric name is Jnana Swarupini, the embodiment of wisdom. As Dashami Tithi is co-ruled by the moon, similarly like Dvitiya, there are some similarities between these two. Both these Tithis are connected with growth of things, blossoming and spreading. Dvitiya Tithi, being connected with the earth element, brings a bit more grounded growth, while Dashami, being connected to the element of air, simply grows anything it touches in all directions. Any thought that will appear in our minds on Dashami Tithi will be expanded by the energy of this lunar day. This is why we need to be very careful about our thoughts and intentions on this day and keep our mental energy under control. One of the names of Goddess Nitya is Sarvatmika, or the soul of all things. On the 10th lunar day, the creative dreaming nature of the moon is the strongest. It can bring some new insights and divine inspiration, as well as deepen our connection with the voice of our intuition and the spirit. But it can also make us a bit ungrounded and unrealistic, or even too self-centered and overly ambitious. We may have way too many thoughts on that day, which is why meditation can be very helpful. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. Let us see the divine qualities: inspiration, intuition, power of attraction, stimulation, ambition. Shadow qualities are self-centeredness, oversensitivity, distraction, lack of grounding, lack of focus. The 11th Tithi, Ekadashi. Lord Kubera, the god of wealth and prosperity, was born on Ekadashi Tithi. The presiding deity of Ekadashi Tithi is Rudra. This is a Nanda Tithi and hence it is the most auspicious Tithi. This Tithi is ideal for fasting and worship, weddings, pilgrimage, spiritual activities, festivities, journeys, debates, Vastu-related activities, defense activities, woodworks and crafts, etc. The ruling Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Neela Pataka. Neela Pataka, independent and powerful goddess of Ekadashi Tithi, teaches us to find our inner power through challenges, test and purification. It is one of the best days for fasting. The energy of goddess Neela Pataka is very intense and her presence is extremely powerful. Ekadashi Tithi, co-ruled by Mars, the fire element, is a very transformative combination. Its intense heat was since ages harnessed by yogis for spiritual purposes. To fast, focus on meditation and purify the mind and the body from all the poisons. Dark blue goddess Neela Pataka inspires to be more withdrawn today. Harness our inner fire and use the intense energy of the day for spiritual practice, detox or purification. Her blue hue also stands for neutralizing all the poisons and absorbing all the impurities. Ekadashi Tithi ignites within us the fire of purification, which helps us to stay motivated and focused on our goal. It blesses us with the power of self-discipline so we can act efficiently and reach our goal. It inspires us to purify our mind and body and allow ourselves to let go of all those things which do not serve us anymore. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are independence, self-discipline, purity, focus, motivation. Shadow qualities are rigidness, insensitivity, bitterness, loneliness, impulsiveness. Dwadashi Tithi, 12th Tithi. This is a birth Tithi of Lord Vishnu's incarnation, Vamana. The presiding deity is Aditya or Surya Deva. This is a Bhadra Tithi and hence it is auspicious for commencing new activities or work. Also, this is an auspicious Tithi for all religious functions, lighting the sacred fire, buying vehicles, road construction, construction of new homes, Graha Pravesh, nourishment, etc. This is not a good Tithi for weddings, and oiling is also prohibited on this Tithi. Vijaya is the ruling Nitya Devi of this Tithi. Vijaya bless you with victory, success and completion. And she will help you to be more practical and down to earth. On the 12th lunar day, she encourages you to be more generous and make prosperity flow in your way. Goddess Vijaya make things more beautiful. It is one of the most auspicious lunar days supporting any type of activities. It especially supports us in any learning process, enhances our intelligence as well as our power of speech and attracts the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are abundance, success, intelligence, grounding. The shadow qualities are pride, vanity, shallowness, insensitivity and violence. Let's move on to the 13th Tithi, Trayodashi. This is the birth Tithi of Dharma. The presiding deity of this Tithi is Manmatha or Kamadeva. This Tithi is also known as Pradosham and is auspicious for conducting the worship of Lord Shiva. This is a Jaya Tithi. It gives victory or success. This is an auspicious day to commence new business, architectural work, music education, wear new clothes and jewelry, fulfill promises, etc. One must avoid travelling, Graha Pravesh, Yajnapavitam during the Shukla Paksha Trayodashi. The presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Sarva Mangala. Trayodashi Tithi, light and auspicious in nature, accelerates everything in our life, both material and spiritual process. Yet, it can also make us unnecessarily impulsive, if not channeled wisely. Sarva Mangala means all auspicious one. Goddess in this form presides over 13th lunar day, which is sometimes called Pradosha or flawless one, and considered as one of the most auspicious Tithi for the worship of Shiva. It removes all shortcomings and increases all auspiciousness. One of the names of goddess Sarva Mangala is Chandratmika, the very soul of the moon. Trayodashi Tithi is the first of the 3 lunar days, representing Turiya or spiritually awakened state of consciousness. Goddess Sarva Mangala, although is very benevolent in nature and always giving blessings, sometimes blesses us also in a harsh way through bitter experiences in life. Trayodashi puts us in the state of higher receptivity, so we may become more open for inner or outer guidance of our Guru. Yet, swift energy of Trayodashi Tithi can also make us easily too impatient or overly impulsive. Avoid making any impulsive decisions on this day. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are swiftness, effortlessness, optimism, intelligence, abundance. The shadow qualities are carelessness, hyper-optimism, impulsiveness, lack of grounding. The 14th Tithi, Chaturdashi. Chaturdashi is the birth Tithi of Lord Narasimha. The presiding deity of this Tithi is Kali. This is a Rikta Tithi and hence it is considered inauspicious for many activities. This Tithi is considered inauspicious for journeys, hair cutting, manicure, important commercial activities, etc. On the other hand, this is an ideal Tithi for routine activities and reading scriptures. The presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Jwala Malini. Chaturdashi Tithi, governed by the goddess Jwala Malini, is the most intense lunar day which purifies us and transforms us, so we can let go of our old self and overcome all the obstacles on our way to fullness. Goddess Jwala Malini, garlanded with flames, is one of the intents of all Nitya Devis, which is revealed by her standing position. Ruling the 14th lunar day along with Venus, standing in the circle of flames, being connected to the 14th kala of the moon. Goddess Jwala Malini represents the last stage of the goddess before reaching to the fullness of the full moon or union on the new moon day. The stage of complete self-sacrifice and burning the ego in the flames of the supreme love. Goddess Jwala Malini represents fire of devotion, which is so intense that it burns all karma. Chaturdashi Tithi inspires us to let go of all the things that stand between us and our goals. It helps us to move forward in life and rise above our limitations and inner and outer obstacles, so we can move closer to fulfillment. Yet sometimes it can make us very impatient, impulsive, self-centered and inconsiderate on the path towards our goals. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. The divine qualities are passion, creativity, independence, strength, devotion. The shadow qualities are impulsiveness, impatience, lack of commitment, egoism, anger. The 15th Tithi, Amavasya. This is a birth Tithi of Lord Shani. The presiding deity of this Tithi is Vishwadevas. This is a Purna Tithi and it is auspicious for conducting activities such as religious worship, religious rituals, performing charity acts, and rites of the departed souls. The presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi is Chitra. Sri Chitra is lustrous like the rays of the rising sun. She is all bliss and ever existent. She grants all desires and she showers her devotees with sudden richness like treasures, lottery, etc. There are some divine qualities and shadow qualities for this Tithi. Fulfillment, freedom, progress, inspiration, and new perspective are the divine qualities. The shadow qualities are indecisiveness, irritability, impulsiveness, insecurity, egoism. The 16th Tithi, Purnima. Goddess Lakshmi, Lord Hanuman, and Devi Gayatri were born on this Tithi. The presiding deities are the Vishwadevata. This is also a Purna Tithi and it is auspicious for the completion of any work or activities. This is an auspicious Tithi to commence commercial activities, construction works, commencement of new positions and work, spiritual rituals, household work, jewelry making, travel, nurture, etc. The presiding Nitya Devi of this Tithi, Shodashi or Sri Vidya. Full moon and new moon days always trigger some deep purification processes within us. Sometimes this process of bringing all the processes to the completion might be smooth and fulfilling, but often it turns out to be very intense and deep, which can make us easily irritated or impulsive. Full moon and new moon days are perfect timings for spiritual practice and deep introspection. But due to their intense energy, they are not necessarily supportive for making important life decisions or starting anything. Now, we have ended this video with a brief description about Tithi or lunar day. I hope by now you all have an idea about Tithi and how it affects our life. These 2 videos on Tithi is a part of our video series Basics of Hindu Calendar. There will be more videos posted under this topic.